Hello, everybody. Week 10 is underway. I know I say it like that every single week. It's never going to get old. 75-60 is our all-time record. You don't have to.
Let's go.
Sucked last week. 6-8 upsets were everywhere. I just need a second to talk about the Jaguars and Bills game. Josh Allen came out on top. And not the Josh Allen that we're thinking of. The defensive end out of the Jaguars came out on top, and he had an insane game. He had a sack, interception, a couple tackles to go along with it.
Yeah, first career interception, too. It just happened to be against Josh Allen.
That was a pretty wild game. Jaguars end up coming away with that. Talk about the Broncos beating the Cowboys.
This was a scoring game.
It was a weird scoring game. It was only field goals.
And the funny thing was, locker room media didn't even cover it. We just said ignore it. Bills win.
Yeah, we did do that. I don't know if we should keep continuing doing that with big time games, like big time blowouts, but I think we'll see. Ravens versus Dolphins. We're going to start off with a Thursday night football game. This is when you guys will be seeing this tonight. I honestly think it's going to be a close game due to the fact of it's a primetime game. Give me the Ravens, though, 34-21.
That's not that close.
I mean, it's going to be close the whole way.
Yeah, until at the very end. I agree with Lucas here. I personally don't even think the game's going to be close. I think it's going to be more like a 27-10 Ravens victory.
Hey, give me the Ravens.
The Ravens win unanimously. God, I butchered that. Jesus.
Unanimously.
There you go. I cannot speak today. All right. Jaguars, the one who big time upset the Bills last week, faced the Colts this weekend. Give
me the Colts. The Jags still suck, man. Josh Allen just saw his opposite on the other side.
I'm going to have to agree with Gavin here. I'm going to take the Colts. Give me them winning. I'm going to say 17-3.
I'm going to say 17-9 because they like to score 9 points, it seems.
I'm taking the horseshoes in this game.
Right. What's the score?
24-10.
24-10. I think we all noticed.
Fun facts for all those taking the Mice and Men quiz out there. They played with horseshoes. Remember that.
Bills, who did just get upset by the Jaguars, like we said, are playing the Jets this weekend. Also a bottom tier team. I'm not going to be taking the Jets, though. Almost got you there. Give me the Bills away. They're coming off a horrible week. Josh Allen's going to get his stuff together. So is that defense. Give me the Bills in this game, 42-14.
Wow.
Well, what's that wow for?
I mean,
I think this game's actually going to be really close.
Really?
The Bills got pooped on last week. I don't know what's up with it. Don't get me wrong. I think the Bills win, but I think the final score is 28-24. Mike White comes to play, baby.
He's questionable. He is questionable.
Mike White.
He's going to come and he's going to play.
All right.
That's what every player does on the court. There we go.
Mike White.
I'm not on the court. On that court. On the field.
All right.
I'm watching basketball right now.
Brendan, who is it?
Are you really watching basketball, Brendan? Oh, my God.
I'm watching the Pistons game. Cade versus Jalen Green, baby.
Are you really?
Yeah. Give me the Bills in this game.
I like it. Good pick.
Taking them 37-7.
Well, you're right. Okay.
Browns versus Patriots. If both teams are healthy, this would have been honestly the game of the year. If the Patriots still had Brady, this would be insane. But that's not the case. We are in 2021. Brady is on the Buccaneers. And the Browns might be missing Nick Chubb this weekend. And their third string running back, Fenton. So that leads, what's his name? The one who had an insane week the other week.
Dearness Johnson.
There you go. He might be the starting back again, depending on
he
if
put up
Nick
a lot
Chubb,
of fantasy points for me that week.
He did.
Great player.
Nick Chubb might be missing this week due to COVID. He tested positive, but he is vaccinated. So I think if he tests negative by Saturday by 8:00 at night Eastern time, he will be able to play the game the day after. Going to be a tough situation to watch. I really need him to play. He's kind of my fantasy god.
You suck in fantasy. It's all right, though.
Yeah.
At least in our locker room media league, you are crap.
Oh, yeah, 100%. Not really. I'm kind of going for my money league right now. But I am going to take the home team. Give me the Patriots in this one due to the fact if I don't think Nick Chubb will play this weekend. Give me the Patriots 17-14.
Yeah, in my opinion, the Browns have been very disappointing this year. Give me the Pats. Mac Jones is going to come to play.
Bro, they just killed the Bengals on live television.
I know.
That's what
Like,
I was about to say.
Why are you saying
like,
disappointing? They just put up a 100-yard pick six and then another pick to drive after.
I'm talking about
they caused 4 turnovers in one game.
The whole season. That's one game. They're like 5-4.
They had like 3 bad games.
I know. Out of
BG,
8.
we're gonna cut you off there. The boys of Lake Erie, the coldness of the lake. They're going to be going in the Foxborough. They're used to the climate. Give me the Browns 28-20.
Brendan, who wins this football game? You are the tiebreaker.
I already said
You
my
already said
answer.
the Patriots.
I got the Patriots.
The home team wins.
So my opinion didn't matter there. But
what your opinion does matter is right here. Gavin, take the mic away for our weekly segment.
Welcome to the Raiders of the Black Hole. We apologize for Damian Arnett, for Henry Ruggs III, for John Gruden, and for all that have disappointed this franchise. But the boys of the Black Hole, the boys formerly out of Oakland, now in Elegant Stadium in Las Vegas, Nevada.
Keep in mind, it's the Sunday night game.
Las Vegas Raiders.
Oh, Lucas, why'd you interrupt him?
I'm trying to say that this is the Sunday night game.
It is also the Sunday night football game. Give me the Raiders.
Cade cutting after 3.
No
Did he make it?
Cares.
Yeah, he did. Of course. Give me the
I'm going to have to
football
agree
game.
here. The home team wins. The Las Vegas Raiders, Sunday night
And they
football.
take over the AFC West Conference.
Brendan, your opinion won't matter. It's the Raiders
Taking
anyway.
the Chiefs, though. I'm
Like
still taking
most of the
Chiefs, though.
time, Brendan's opinion does not matter.
Yes, it does, because the Chiefs will win this football game.
Well,
Yeah, let's move on.
We'll see, Gavin.
the Detroit Disappointments versus the Pittsburgh Steelers are coming this matchup this week. Nah, I'm lying. Here we go. I've been saying this all year, but I honestly
This is the game to look out for, 100%.
I said it versus the Eagles, and I'll admit that I was wrong, but I don't think I'm going to be wrong about this week. They're out of Juju. Don't get me wrong. The Steelers' defense is good. I just don't think that their offense is capable. Like, don't get me wrong.
I don't think
Detroit
our
sucks.
offense is capable of scoring more than 14 points in a football game either. And
I
our
don't think
defense
theirs
is utter
is.
trash.
Yeah, I don't think theirs is
So-
either. Here's my
So
reason
whoever throws
why.
the most picks loses. I mean, that's all it is.
I feel like I 100% agree. Don't get me wrong. Lions defense sucks. They are terrible.
Awful.
Whole team sucks. Wait, hey,
But-
You want to know why? Because Jeff Okuda's a bust.
He is.
Didn't we just sign Josh Reynolds, the wide receiver from Tennessee?
Oh, fantastic. He's going to catch the ball that's 40 feet over his
And
head.
Taylor
I'm so
Decker is back
happy.
this week.
Just a notable sign. Just notable.
So our offensive line is at full strength other than center. But don't get me wrong, our backup center is doing actually a really good job of holding the job for Frank Ragnow. So the offensive line is at full strength. It's going to be weird to see Penei Sewell at right tackle, but we have seen him there before, and he hasn't done bad. We did sign Josh Reynolds, who I really, really like at wide receiver. Give me the Lions in this one. And like I agree with Gavin, it's going to be a tough one to watch. It's just going to be picks. It's going to be a defensive game. Give me the Lions 17-10.
Well, I watched the Monday Night Football game last night. The Lions lost, and not pretty, to the Bears, correct?
Yeah.
And then the Pittsburgh Steelers of the Steel Curtain held them to 26 points. Looked like they were about to make a field goal there. and then they just missed it by about 10 yards. I thought it hit the crossbar. If you guys saw
I
it,
did too.
you know exactly what we mean. But I think the Steelers win this game 14-0. The Lions suck. If they hand the ball off to DeAndre Swift, that might be the best offense you can get out of this team.
I think that's
I
our
don't
best
care who you
offense
get.
any game.
Yeah. Like you can hand it off, then throw a lob to TJ Hawkinson. That is all they have going for them, man. Our quarterback can't run. He can't throw. He can't catch snaps. If you guys remember the Bears game once again, he literally shoulder bumped it to Hakeem Hicks, I think. Like, this team sucks. I am sorry. I think they win a game, but I think it comes when they're like 0-13, 0-14, and the city of Detroit's talking about, should we fire Dan Campbell? Because no one wants to see an 0-17 team. I love Dan Campbell, but if he produces an 0-17 team, they may burn the city of Detroit down if they don't fire him.
Have you seen our roster, Gavin?
Here's my reasoning why they don't if we go 0-17. Here's my only reasoning why we go 0-17. I feel like this team can win a game. They've proven that. They have proven that they have a lot much more fight than a lot more teams in the NFL. I think we all can agree on that. Some of these players are putting their life on the line for this team, this horrible, horrible football team. Dan Campbell, every single week, you already know he's coming with an amazing game plan. Both the offense and defensive coordinator, Aaron Glenn, and I'm drawing a blank. Jeez, I know his name. Sate's defensive back coach came with Dan Campbell.
Anthony Lynn. No,
there you go. I knew it started with an A. Both of them are coming on each different weekend with amazing game plans. I think the Lions can win. I just feel like we're trying to solidify the first overall pick, which I think that we can. But it's going to come down to us.
No, the thing with this draft is you have so many options that you could have the 10th pick and still get a great. Like, I don't even know if there's going to be a quarterback taking the top 10. I don't know if that's ever happened in the draft before. It's had that happen, but I don't think the quarterbacks this year, Matt Corral, Malik Willis, like most of the quarterbacks are super young that are good in the league. So you're going to be drafting like a hardcore defensive player, like Kayvon Thibodeaux, I think the kid out of Oregon.
Yep, defensive end.
Yeah,
Hutchinson out of Michigan. Yep, he's a
Evan
beast.
Neal. I think he's a lineman at Alabama. You're gonna be drafting guys like that, and you don't want to have the first overall pick. Like, look at what happened last time. That was like a semi-9 quarterback draft. They went with Javon Clowney, great college player. Don't get me wrong, decent NFL player, just not a right fit for the number 1 overall pick. That's why I'm kind of hoping if the Lions do end up getting the number 1 overall pick, they trade to like 5, 6, 7, maybe that's when you draft quarterback like Matt Corral or something. But I don't want to have the first overall pick almost in this draft. Like, I almost don't want to have it, you know?
I feel like if you get it, you have too much value. I think that's what Brad Holmes and Dan Campbell are thinking right now. They're like, if we get this, we either pick an absolutely generational talent who's sitting there, or we get an insane amount of value.
Yeah, like you could trade for like 4 first-round picks out of this, and you could get still a top 10 pick and get the player you wanted. Let's say they 100%. Want a quarterback. Maybe they want exactly Malik Willis. They love his skill set. He's ready to go around 10, 11, 12, 8, 9. If you trade back with one of those teams, collect a couple more first-rounders, maybe even like a player like Jabril Peppers or something, bring him back to Michigan, that would be an absolute greatness for the Lions. I'm just saying.
I 100% agree with you here.
But that's if we get the number 1 overall pick.
I want Malik Willis personally. We need a better QB.
You know, I agree with you guys. Quarterback is our best, like our most greatest need. But I don't think we draft one. Here's my reasoning behind it. If you think
who do we trade for then? Who do we trade for?
The contract on Goff is too big to cut him. It's too big. We'd lose too much money. Brad Holmes knows that. And if we draft a quarterback, it's not going to be like a Patrick Mahomes type situation. He's not sitting under a generational talent of a QB. Yes, he's been to the Super Bowl. We can give him that. But what is this quarterback going to learn from by sitting behind Jared Goff? Nothing. And we're not going to pay him that much money to sit at second string.
I understand that, but so what are you saying? Like, you're gonna wait a couple of years to draft quarterback? So
I wait one more year.
Bryce Young or something.
Honestly, I wait one more year, or you can trade for someone like Baker Mayfield. Honestly, I think the Browns would give him up.
Baker's not the right scenario because he's almost too old at this point. You need a super young dude that's gonna stay around here.
I guess. All right. I think we talk too much about the Detroit Lions.
Yeah.
As we do every week.
B Green, what's your pick here? You're the deal breaker.
Honestly, I love being confident in my home team,
That's all I got to say. I already know what's coming.
I can't take the Lions this week, man. I just can't. Every time it goes wrong. Give me the Steelers.
This is the first time we pretty much picked against the Lions, and they actually have a shot this week.
Yeah. We had a shot against the Eagles. That game didn't go well.
No, we didn't. No.
We just like Dan Campbell said, we buried it in the dirt. He legitimately buried the film in the dirt. Like I in the hill in the Detroit Lions training camp. There lies the Eagles 2021 film. All right. Saints versus Titans. Hunter is at a WWE event right now. So I'm going to be him. I already know he's going to pick the Titans, and so am I. I don't care that Derrick Henry's out. I don't care that Josh Reynolds is off the team. Give me the Titans by only one score, 17-14.
I think this is just going to be a weird game. I like the Titans in a shootout. 36-33 in overtime.
Brendan, your opinion doesn't really matter here, but the Titans have already won. I still want to.
Like always.
I'm taking the Titans.
Oh, okay.
Good pick, my boy.
We might not be seeing this next game this weekend. If you follow us on Instagram, I posted.
It can or cannot happen. But just that being said, they could be playing the Lions this week. I think I don't care how many guys you have out. If you have that deal and that's obviously interfering in practice and stuff all week, give me the Chargers.
Oh yeah, no, the Chargers are easily winning this week.
I don't know who's gonna play, so I can't give you a score, but Chargers are winning.
We're just gonna pick the Chargers. Like I said, if you guys are not following us, go to Instagram and obviously follow us because that's where all of our sports news really comes out constantly. The Vikings backup left tackle, and I think maybe starting left guard. I don't know if he starts or not. Dakota DeRote.
I know he's
something that starts with Diaz's last name. Dozer. There we go. Dozer. He has been hospitalized with COVID-19. Yes, he is vaccinated, but the only reason why we say they might not be able to play this weekend, they can easily reschedule the game to next Tuesday. But the thing is if the NFL does find out that any Vikings player on the roster who did get COVID is unvaccinated, the NFL has already made it a rule the Vikings have to give up the game and the Chargers are automatically with a W.
Yeah, that's the problem I have with the vaccination stuff. I get it if you don't want to get it. You just got to stay masked up. But even the vaccinated guys are getting it and getting hospitalized.
Bless you. Yeah.
Thank you.
So it's almost like, do I get it just for the sake of my team being able to succeed, or do I not get it? It doesn't seem like it's working how it's supposed to. There's something wrong with it.
Yeah.
So it's do I just do it to please everybody upstairs, all the GMs and everybody in the NFL commission, or do I not do it? Kind of take a bullcrap risk because it's shown that it doesn't really work that well. Aaron Rodgers made a good point. It doesn't really work that well. So I don't understand why NFL teams are trying to shove it on you, but it can be fair and unfair in both ways. It's a touchy topic. I'm not going to get into it, but I just think it's dumb that the unvaccinated guys get absolutely punished if they even come in contact with it. I mean, it is what it is.
I agree with you that it is a touchy subject, so we're not going to really continue on it. We're going to move on to the next game. Okay.
Taking the Chargers, by the way.
Huh?
Taking the Chargers, by the way.
Yeah. No,
thanks, Brendan. I didn't know, Brendan. Thank you for letting us know. I appreciate it, bro.
Of course.
Eagles, Broncos. Okay, I think we deserve a drum roll here.
What?
Tank Bowl. I don't care.
Tank Bowl. Broncos are a decent team.
Eagles. It's Tank Bowl.
There's no really Tank Bowl this week, B Green. This would be it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. You got a point.
Give me the Broncos in this Tank Bowl. I think Teddy Bridgewater has a week like he did last week against the Cowboys. Give me the Broncos 34. Let's say 24. They win by 10.
Wait, wouldn't the Jags and Colts be a Tank Bowl?
They could be, but the Colts aren't awful. The Jags just beat the Bills. I mean, they're really trying.
Yeah.
Unlike the Lions. Yeah, give me the Broncos.
But I got the Broncos.
Too. I like that score, 30-20.
Give me the Broncos.
All right.
Broncos.
The team
Home teams.
Yeah, for real. We've picked a lot much more home teams than I feel like we have all year. Another home team is the Cowboys. They just got killed by the Broncos last week, but I am still going to be taking the Cowboys this week. Another home team. Dak Prescott gets back on track and kills
The boys are back in
Falcons.
town.
45
The boys are back in
to
town.
24. That's my final score.
45.
45-24 Cowboys.
That's a big score. I don't think it's that big. I like them 28-13.
Brendan, what's the score?
Give me the boys that are cows.
The boys are back in town.
Football team for the Bucks. I'm gonna pray to God that we are not going to be wrong like we were last week with the Jags and Bills.
But we still have to discuss it, just not to jinx ourselves. Tom Brady's very good. Taylor Heineke played in a playoff game one time, so give me the Bucks.
If Hunter was here, he'd go crazy over that statement. Guaranteed.
Oh, I know.
Brendan obviously is going to choose the Bucks, but what's the reasoning behind it?
They're a better football team.
That's a good reasoning. Tom Brady's good.
That's cliche too. I like it. Obviously, it's called the football team.
Yeah. Tom Brady's good QB. Taylor Heineke, not so much. Give me the Bucks in this in a blowout win. Cardinals, Panthers. Panthers don't have a starting quarterback, but they do have PJ Walker. He's starting this week at his first NFL career start.
And the Cardinals have like a young little cousin that just runs around the reunions. So give me the Cardinals.
Give me the Cardinals too. I agree with Gavin on that statement. I think it's actually going to be a decently close game until the end, about like midway through the third quarter.
I like it 35-17. I think
I was going to say
I think it's 17-17 or no, it's going to be 21-17 going into the fourth quarter though.
I think it's going to be 28-20. It's going to be an 8-point
This game's in
game.
Arizona too. So
yes, I do feel like PJ Walker is actually going to show up and play, not like Sam Darnold. Brendan, I do want to hear your opinion on this game though.
Have Kyler Murray coming back from injury and punching everyone in the Panthers in the face and kicking them in the nuts and no, I have the Cardinals.
Okay, next game.
Next game, Packers. Speaking about COVID, we've talked about COVID for a bunch of teams here.
Is Aaron Rodgers playing this week?
I honestly couldn't tell you.
Because Jordan Love looked like utter crap.
But you want to know who is playing this weekend?
Russell.
That's why I give me the Seattle Seahawks. I don't care if Rodgers plays. Seattle wins this game. I feel like they're too focused on getting Odell in town. Seattle, give me them winning 17-9. We're going to make it a little bit of a weird score. Give them 17-9.
It is a weird score. I think this is going to be a blowout, especially if Rodgers doesn't play. Close game if he does. So I'm not going to give a score for this game. But I think Russell Wilson replaces Geno Smith and wins this game.
I feel like that team morale is going to skyrocket. Brendan, what do you think about it, though?
Got a close one. 28-24 Hawks.
Hawks, the away team, wins. And in my opinion, this is the game of the week. We've had some pretty good showdowns all week, but the Rams versus Niners on Monday Night Football cannot get any better. Can we talk about how many primetime games the LA Rams have had this year?
Well, because they're good, man.
Well, I mean, yeah.
Matt Stafford show besides last week.
Yeah, that was not pretty.
Von Miller gets his first start in LA, though, this weekend, so that's good. The Niners don't know who's playing quarterback for them, so that's not good. Give me the Rams away in this one, away in Levi's Stadium. Matt Stafford gets back on track and throws for 5 touchdowns, not 5 passes. Maybe a pick, but give me the Rams here by above 3 scores. I honestly could not give you a score prediction.
Rams 100-0.
Didn't you just say this is going to be like a great game, Lucas?
Yeah.
It'll
For
be
the
a
Rams.
nice, fun offensive game to watch. I mean,
okay, all right.
For the Rams. Like, it's not going to be good for the Niners. It's going to be a game of the week for the Rams.
Okay.
Matthew Stafford.
Yes.
Matt Stafford bounce back week. I'm taking the Rams.
Rams.
And for the bye week, Shane is going to be upset. He's actually going to have to watch the Lions this week. There's my shout out to Shane.
I feel like we give him a weekly shout out.
Yes. Well, he's the only Texans fan in the state of Michigan, so
I might be the only Texans fan out there. Any other thoughts on week 10?
Us Lions fans can't really say nothing.
Shut up.
Yeah, just saying.
All right.
It's upsetting, man. I want to cry.
Yeah. All right. Make sure to go follow all the social medias that are linked down in the description. Make sure to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. It's free. And other than that, we will see you guys next week for week 11 predictions. Have a good one, guys.